Hey everybody, what's going on? I apologize early for the wind. If it gets too windy, let's get up to that 1 minute mark. See how we get in the building. Beautiful night, little wind, but it feels good out here. We're getting baked the last couple of days in Vegas. So we'll probably stay close to the building. Angel, what's the deal? What's the deal? Salute, and what's the deal, guys? Apologize for the wind. Try to get close to these buildings so it's not so. Try to get close to these buildings so it's not so windy. Should block some of that wind. T Griff, what's the deal? G Steve, what's the deal? Look at me. People, let's see if we get some more people in the chat. And eating dinner. Late night. Jacob, what's the deal from Boston? What made me say Billy Carson wasn't kicking real knowledge? Common sense. Common sense. You got to be far more intelligent to believe this guy. Stop that. Soon as this dude told y'all he seen aliens, y'all should have been done with him. Y'all should have been done with him. As soon as he started kicking Black Jesus and Jesus an alien, and all the other bullshit he been kicking without no proof at all, y'all should have been done with him. Like, it all sounds good. Everything is, people romanticize and have fantasies about a lot of sci-fi shit, and everybody wanted to be right because a lot of people just want to, get away from organized biblical religion, and they want to lean on something. But that ain't it, man. You can't be coming to people, especially being a brother, with this nonsense, knowing how our people jump on shit real quick and easy, which is why he's doing it. You can't do that type shit and not have no proof. And I don't understand how people could eat it up the way they eat it up without any proof. This dude, he just says shit. He don't give you any proof. There's no proof backing up what he's saying. Nothing. It don't even make sense. It's not even esoteric. It's just a bunch of scattered nonsense. Any real scholar can see through it, but it's for people who don't do that research. There's only people who don't do research who is not in this lane that fall for that shit. It's obvious garbage. This dude just be spitting out the most craziest shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nobody gonna believe that, people. I'd be shocked if you actually believe it. And it's the platform. It's the platforms that got you guys food. But let me address two things real quick before we get into all this real fast. Well, three things. First off, as you guys know, today is Sunday. It is the last day for you to get into Merkabah Scholar Society. The links is in the description. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing about price after today. So that's the last thing to say about that. Your last chance is right now, today. Last chance to get in at this low price. Link is in the description, so we get that out the way. You guys are already getting NDAs. You guys are getting welcome. Everybody who did not get a welcome package and an NDA, if you did not receive a refund by the end of today, Sunday, or before noon Monday, everybody will have it. They're going on it. We're going all night. So just check your emails. I sent out a whole bunch of NDAs today. Let's see if I can go right here. It's fucking long. So a lot of you guys got NDAs today. A lot of you guys. So stay tuned for that. It's only about like, I'm gonna say it's not that many people left that I gotta send NDAs to. So you guys are gonna be getting it if you didn't get it already. Check your spam, check your email, you should get NDAs. So that's out of the way. 2, yeah, again, make sure you guys check your emails. Because I know a couple of you guys have full emails. So make sure your email is not full, all right? And you can receive emails. If there's an issue or whatever and you didn't receive it, just make sure you hit me up and let me know if you change your email, if there's going to be any issue with your email. But for the most part, everything is good. So that's out the way. Let me thank everybody, of course, who hit me up, who can participate in the whole thing. A lot of people had questions about it. As I said, I addressed the Merkabah Scholar Society a couple times, and you guys should understand, what's going on. We'll get into that. And your email you'll get with the welcome package, you'll see, the information, the time, and everything like that when you have the first meeting. All that's going to be so cool. Justin Bieber was the good. And see, every time I look away and I start talking, a bunch of people jump on here. He's hilarious. D. Griff, I appreciate it. So yeah, man, for anybody who is watching, I don't understand this shit. I addressed this before a long time ago. You get a lot of people who complain. So the last video that I put out, on Trump and everything like that, I just put out. I'm always talking about Merkabah Scholar. I always in my videos promote anything I have going on. If you are a person who have a problem with any of my promotions or anything about Merkabah Scholar Society, Merkabah Academy, me promoting anything that's get the fuck off my channel. Like, if you got a problem with me spending the beginning of my video to promote what I got going on in my own video, get the fuck off my channel. Block yourself. You ain't gotta be there. These people, crackers, people really get in the comment section or actually send me emails telling me to skip all of my own promotions, to skip all of my information about Merkabah Scholar, everything. Skip all that and get straight to the information. Don't promote none of my shit. People literally send me emails and leave comments like that about me speaking about what I got going on in the beginning of my videos. If you are one of those people, just block yourself. Don't follow me. Because you don't call a cable company or NBC or Fox or whoever. You don't call the networks and tell them not to play commercials. You don't call none of the networks, you don't send emails to none of the networks and tell that white man don't promote his shit before he show my network program. Like, stop promoting fucking video games, whatever else they stop promoting movies. You understand what I'm saying? People fucking crazy. Like, I'm not supposed to promote my own shit on my own video because they want me to shut the fuck up and get straight into the knowledge. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yo, if you're a person that got that kind of issue, get the fuck off my channel. Because one, you leave a comment, you're gonna get a crazy response if I do response. Two, it ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna always promote my shit because it's my shit and it's what I got going on. Plain and simple. Again, another reason for a Merkabah Scholar Society. Right? It's crazy people out here. This is what's wrong with black folks, man. I'm telling you. I've never seen people like, are you serious? Don't promote your own shit on your own video. Shut the fuck up and get straight to the knowledge. I don't want to hear about Merkabah Scholar Society. This is why it's an issue. People don't even know what the fuck going on with shit. They want to just get straight to the information that they obviously have, know nothing about. So, type of shit I got to deal with. So, had that going on for the last, few days. But also, so refunds went smoothly. There's a lot that got processed on refunds, but I had only one person who had an issue with fucking refunds. And I'm blasting him right now. I'm not gonna say his name because he been a follower for a minute. But I'm blasting him right now because I've never seen somebody fucking bitch and moan and complain about fucking nothing. So, again, one, if you make a mistake, it's not a problem. All you gotta do is shoot me an email, I'll refund you. So in this case, it's exactly what I explained to this person. But he chose to jump in the comment section and tell people not to buy from me because I'm scammed them out of $89, right? This motherfucker been sending me emails every day about $89 for the last week or so, what happened. And I just sent him the proof today that I already fucking processed it. It already fucking sent the refund. But if you got, I don't even want to get into all of it. If I would read the fucking, this dude said he's gonna call the cops on me. He's gonna report me to the Better Business Bureau. He threatened me for $89. This is the type of shit I gotta do. I'm trying to tell y'all don't understand the other side of this shit. I could put a lot of people on blast, but I don't, especially all you people who scam. Like, people be complaining about, oh yeah, I spent the $500 on Merkabah Academy in the beginning, but a lot of people don't understand how much I got scammed after that shit. A lot of people did, what they realized was, damn, that's $500. Let me report that to my bank as a fraudulent transaction. I can get my money back. You know how many times that happened to me? Right? It's crazy. So, it's people like this that make this shit tough. And it's, again, another reason for Merkabah Scholar Society. I don't want to deal with these type of people no more, man. It's fucking ridiculous. For a grown ass man. I sent him the proof and he's still complaining. If I send you fucking proof that your shit was refunded, it's the end of the conversation. But this dude sending, you guys probably saw it in the comment section. Because a bunch of people sent me emails and reported it to me. That's how I found it. So I'm like, it's crazy. Dude, it's not that deep, man. I'm not on here to scam nobody no fucking $89. His shit was already refunded. He got to deal with his bank as far as what the issue was. It's out of my hands after that. But everybody else got theirs that didn't get in. There should be no issues with that. I don't see any more issues with that. I just wanted to address that real quick. But I hope you guys saw the video I put out on Donald Trump and what's going on with crypto, because there's a lot of news around that. Definitely going to be talking about tomorrow. So in the video, we just talked about what's going on. Everybody knows Trump is really trying to hit the crypto game hard, and a dude clearly got a fucking agenda. He clearly got an agenda. I mean, to bring his sons in them. They trying to be at the forefront of something big with crypto, and it seems like he's trying to fucking leapfrog the Federal Reserve and kind of cut them out. And it would be possible for him to kind of do. I know that's not gonna happen. Never tell a person. But the way if everything was legal, if everything was fair and right, he would be able to do it. Because all they have to do is change, pass policies and legislations that would get them out and basically put crypto in the position of the dollar, but better. But on top of that, with his companies, he would fucking benefit crazy off of it. So people looking at that, man, it's gonna be a big deal. Again, I told you guys, crypto is what we gotta look at. Crypto is gonna be a major player in things to come because of regulations. And we know they signed, well, Biden didn't sign it. It's supposed to sign at the end of the year. So we already know they had already passed legislation. It's not official yet. They passed it, but it's not official. It still has to get signed. What's the delay on it being signed? I don't fucking know. So whether something is going to be different come after the election, which is what it sounded like, or if Trump is going to completely wipe away the executive order that Biden signed, that's what it's looking like. It's a lot going on. Excuse me. Get rid of some of these workers. JC, what's the deal? Philly in the building. So battery, what's the deal? T-Mac, what's the deal? Alright, I'm gonna do comments. Get rid of a couple of these fucking Googles. People who fucking have no life. Eli, what's the deal? Lone Wolf, what's the deal? Don't worry about it, Lone Wolf. You're gonna get the NDA today. People have no life. Yo, it's Saturday night and motherfuckers is on live talking bullshit to strangers they don't even fucking know. Like, what's your life really like? Like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers on here making insults and shit. Like, come on. People have no fucking life, yo. This shit is sad, yo. But it really made me realize, like, how much people really fucked up out here. And again, never reason for Merkabah Scholar Society. I'm gonna keep talking about that because I don't want to deal with these people. There's gonna be very few lives on YouTube once the society starts. Very few. They're gonna all be on Merkabah Scholar Society or Merkabah Academy. There will be very few lives on YouTube. So be prepared for that. I'm not dealing with these people. We're gonna get into information. We're gonna talk our shit, and that's it. And every once in a blue moon, we'll come on fucking YouTube and do a live. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. Too many fucking weirdos in here. Just too many weirdos. Anubis, what's the deal? So I'll be meaning to put this at the beginning of all my lives. Yeah, or these like people have no life, man. I don't get it. Like, I'm not gonna come on there and fucking jump on somebody's fucking live who I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, what's going on. It's a waste of my fucking time. It's better things to do with your time than that shit. But I don't know, people get some fucking weird kick out of that shit, so. I mean, eventually you go, how many, I always think about how many pages these people must have for them to keep coming, jumping on live. I'm in the park like it's windy as shit up there, by the way. It's like too windy, it's like a real windy night. It feels good, but it's like, it's fucking the mic up. So we come down here to this fucking microwave ass garage. Another weirdo. Alan, you're a fucking weirdo, dude. Go get a life. Yeah, these fucking people is weirdos, bro. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, I'm from Philly, man. It's like you do weirdo shit like that, like, it's gonna be a rap for me. Like, I just don't understand it. I got better shit to do with my time than to jump in somebody live who I don't know and talk shit. What is that? Like, you understand? Like, okay, people put on live, they got content. Somebody's talking about something. So a person comes into your live, you expect them to either try to, confirm, deny, refute, debate your content or anything you put out. But people jump in here and talk about fucking Fruit Loops and fruity shit and beating their dick and all kinds of crazy. Y'all understand the type of fucking comments I block before most of you see it. Like, what the fuck? Is it a bot? Like, are they getting paid for this shit? I don't fucking know. This shit is the craziest shit ever to me. Who's that? Steven Samuels. I really appreciate it, but hey, don't donate to this thing. So again, anybody new, I always say this shit for you. Make sure when you guys hear this, before you leave, do not donate no money here. Don't donate no money in the live. Don't send no money here. YouTube does not give us this money. They float loans with this shit. We don't get this money. If they give it to us, they give it to us in a month or two. I don't fucking know this. But they don't give us this money. So don't fucking send no money here. But I appreciate it though. Greetings from Deutschland. Yo, so Corona's been around forever. You have human rhinovirus, you have human coronavirus. Coronavirus is not new. Been around for a long time. The common cold when your nose is messed up, that's human rhinovirus. And coronavirus is just, they made it popular basically with the virus because that's what this virus supposedly triggers heavily, right? So you have a massive dose of human rhinovirus and human coronavirus. That's what they're calling it. It's the common cold, basically, to cut out all the bullshit. But it's been around for a long time, so I don't want to say it too much on here because of the fucking algorithm. But yeah, it's been around for a long time. Let's see. I-10, what's the deal? Well, what's the deal, by the way? So you guys seen, there's been a couple videos surfacing in New York. Pay attention. There's a couple cities now. So they're bringing in these massive fucking pandemic vehicles. So somebody posted a video of the ones in New York that's like these modified fire trucks that's like equipped to handle fucking fires, riots, fucking pandemic shit and all that. So they're bringing them into multiple cities And a lot of people was recording it and putting those videos out. Same thing again, like you guys gotta pay attention. They do a lot of shit ahead of time, so they're preparing for something. You still gotta remember all those fucking videos of trains full of National Guard tanks, fucking trucks. Where the fuck did that shit go? Where did all that shit go? What happened to all those train cars full of tanks, trucks, and everything like that? You know, the mass caskets. You understand? All those fucking caskets that I showed you guys videos of that shit. What is that about? So they show us, we see this shit, and then we forget about it. And then years later, boom, we understand what it was for. But even still, at the end of the day, who the fuck can do anything about it? Who's gonna call? You understand? It's like, so what? Again, this shit is about being prepared. There's no stopping it. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. You can ask all the questions in the world, we're not gonna stop what's coming. It's about getting ahead of it, being prepared, and surviving. What's coming is coming. It ain't gonna be fucking good. I promise you that shit. So, yeah, it's already taught. They're already preparing for some type of new pandemic. Fucking who was that? Bill Gates basically already said it. It's coming. So we got a fucking lot to deal with. We got a lot to deal with. A lot that's going to be coming out. And again, this is the type of shit we're going to be talking about. Like I said, I'm not fucking wasting my time with a bunch of fucking boo-boos that complain so fucking much. This information is going to save lives. What we're going to get into and what we're going to talk about is going to save lives. You guys are going to be prepared. You're going to know what's going on. You're going to have a deeper understanding. I'm not giving that shit to fucking lazy ass, ungrateful people. So again, people that say Merkabah Scholar Society, you can thank me later. You'll thank me later. Trust me. Damn, it's a nice ass building. But yeah. Yeah, I already told you people, I will see you, I'm black as a bee in Dubai pretty soon. So I already know, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Fucking people are not worth it. They're going to get everything they fucking deserve and ask for. And I hate to say it like that, but it's fucking true. The most ungrateful ass fucking people on this, the dumbest fucking people. You telling motherfuckers their house on fire and they still fucking trying to go to sleep. That's what's going on. So the smart people will survive, the dumb people won't. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. People dumb and shit. They won't even invest in their own life and saving their own life. People just fucking lazy and just like I said, I gave up on fucking black folks a long time ago. I hate to say it like that. I only care about the individual black folk. That's as a group, nah. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Fucking dumbass idiots out here. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I've never seen so many sleep ass wannabe woke people. It's fucking crazy. Like I said, man, we're gonna have our day. We're gonna have our day. Like, I feel like, but like it's shit happens for a reason. Like I said, I always trust the universe. The universe does not fail me. Everything that I ever want, everything I always try to do, it always happens. I always accomplish it. I always get to that point. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. It's been that way for a long time. I had this one hiccup, but I'm through it now. But I was gearing up. This is why I've been so busy with Merkabah Academy. I was gearing up with Merkabah Academy to get into all this shit, you know, before my situation happened. But like I said, like when shit happened to you, you find out who really fuck with you, and it changes you. So like I said, man, like I was always understanding about where we are as a people. So when shit go down, I'm like, you know what? They don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? People don't know no better. They lost. So I always had that type of understanding with it. Like, they don't know no better. But on something that's like, to me, I consider it humane. I can't get a pass for that shit. Plain and simple. People just like, they fucking kick you when you're down and fucking laugh at your fucking pain when you don't fucking deserve the fucking laughter. Some people deserve it. Sometimes you sometimes you fuck up and you make mistakes and you deserve for those mistakes to be pointed out. But when you fucking fighting a system and you fighting against who all these people call the white man and the oppressor, I'm like literally dealing with the fucking IRS tax people, government shit. And these motherfuckers siding with them, you know what I'm saying? Happy that they got one up on me. I'm not dealing with no people like that, man. Like I said, that's the whole reason for this shit. People still asking me why I'm doing this shit. And it's a lot of reasons, but that's basically one of them. So, like I said, I want to put this knowledge I have to share, what I'm going to be getting into in the next couple months is the most important shit I ever put out. Plain and simple. It's going to be the most important knowledge. We're not just getting into the past. You guys got to understand what's coming and how it's coming. This is what we're going to be getting into. We're going to be talking about that shit a lot. Preparing for this new world. A lot of shit is about to change. Like, people are not prepared, they are not ready. It's deeper than just having food and water. Like, either you're going to be wiped out of existence or you're going to survive it. That's plain and simple. Those are your choices. Like, you got to know how to move and how to fucking act and how shit. Like, they're ready to fucking unleash what they call hell. They're preparing for a lot of shit. People are not ready. They're not going to know where to go or what to do. And I'm not fucking giving that knowledge away to fucking ungrateful ass fucking people. It's right in front of your face. Like I said, we're going to get into all this shit. Right in front of your faces. So you guys, if you follow my videos, you know how deep I get. You know how I uncover a fucking lie. Wait till y'all see this shit. And I was going to put it out for everybody. I'm not doing that shit. I'm only putting it out to the society. Plain and simple. So, like I said, if you see my videos, you know how deep I get. You know how my shit is. You know how I fucking put out some crazy shit. Nobody's talking about what I'm talking about. There's not nobody. You got a bunch of people telling y'all about some fucking aliens and Jesus coming back. Nobody's preparing y'all for this shit. You got a bunch of conspiracy theorists, crazy ones, that got y'all trying to fucking gear up for a war. You got people who trying to get y'all to fight fucking immigrants. That's a part of the whole agenda. Nobody's giving y'all the real fucking backdoor shit that's happening, that's getting ready to go down. You know, you got a fucking couple militia groups that's hush-hush because they can't give away their position of who they are. So it's not, like, who was fucking speaking to black people? Fucking Drake? Huh? Who the fuck is really trying to tell y'all shit? Nobody. 50 Cent? Where the fuck they gonna be at when shit hit the fan? Like, people fucking lost their fucking mind. Not that many people, man. People gonna be so unprepared. I will not be here. Hey, I'm Beast Coast, what's the deal? Torture Pounder, whatever the fuck this shit is, and you on my live watching me. So what the fuck does that make you? Alright? People come here talking shit, you know who the fuck you are. Shit dumb ass out of here. I see where I'm at. I gotta not know. It's clear as day where I'm at. Vegas. Yeah, man, it's a lot of people that really believe in the Constitution, and I talked about this before, like, believe it or not. Like, the Constitution, what they were trying to do was a good thing. Like, I'm gonna just cut the bullshit, because when you read the Articles of Confederation, and you read the, it's another thing, the original Declaration of Independence, right? Excuse me. Not the one that's been changed and all that shit. Is, you gotta remember, when the original Declaration of Independence was written, it included to free the slaves. All right, I put this in a lot of videos. A lot of people don't understand it. It included freeing the slaves, but everybody was against it except for Vermont. Vermont was the only city that approved it and agreed with that. But to not cause conflict and the real, the bigger picture, they took it out. So understand that that was included in the original Declaration of Independence, was freeing the slaves, right? Remember that. So it's a lot of fucking controversy surrounding what happened with the founding fathers and everything that was going on. But the original Constitution, how America was supposed to be, was going to be amazing. How they wanted to do it. They understood what the monarchies was doing, which is why we don't have a king. And they understood how this country should have been run and how it would have been a superpower had it, everything worked out. But they got fucking usurped. Money is power. Money talks. They robbed those fucking politicians with women and money, and they took over slowly. Smart people. I mean, the mind is weak. And a lot of people who didn't understand what America was supposed to be and how important it was for them to serve. They had to hold that shit. And some things is bigger than your own, your ego and self-preservation and pleasure. And they didn't realize what really was going on, and they let this country get taken over. So it is what it is. But back to my point, it's a lot of people who understand all this. It's a lot of groups out there that understand all this. And they know what's going on. They don't give a shit about Trump. They know what he is. They already know about the presidency public post. They know about a lot of shit. So forget all the bullshit and being online trying to warn people and everything like that, because people are not listening. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people choose not to come online and talk. This is very hard to do. It's not easy coming on here doing videos and talking, and this shit is a lot, man. And a lot of people don't want to put their face out there. It's a lot to that shit. It's like I said, I get death threats all the time. I get all kinds of it's a bunch of bullshit we go through. But a lot of people not trying to do that. So they choose to organize in other ways and keep their head down and do things differently. Basically, what I'm finally coming to the conclusion of doing with Merkabah Scholar Society, because we're going to basically do shit behind the scenes. You understand? I'm not trying to knowledge is power. That's all you're going to need. I'm not trying to have nobody out there. We're not fighting shit. Knowledge is power. Plain and simple. That's all we're going to need. Information is everything. And with that, we'll be able to do a lot. So understand, there's a lot of people out here that want y'all to take their side and follow them for whatever reason. But you got your own mind, you got your own consciousness. If you're a researcher, if you're a scholar and you do research, you understand what's happening, what's coming. And you can use your own mind to make up your own mind. Plain and simple. So again, if you guys been watching my videos over the years, you know what I talk about. You understand the type of information I put out. So I think it speaks for itself. And I don't really have to say too much more as far as where we're going to go with Merkabah Scholar Society, and just that, the information is going to be next level. Frankie W, probably. JJ, how about them Eagles? That's an ugly ass one, but I'll take it. On East Coast, that shouldn't be an issue because of my business license. So I'm gonna send stuff out the way I do business-wise. I ship a lot of stuff, car parts, all kinds of stuff. So that's not gonna be an issue. I got to get around to it, and I'll shoot you an email because I need to know exactly what you want and how much you want, and I'll send it out to you ASAP. I'm super busy lately, but I got you. Ivan, read the poll at the bottom. What it say? That pertains to your dumb ass. So if you don't know me on my work, why the fuck is you here leaving fucking comments? You the one on some shit. You in my live. Addressing me, you don't know where the fuck you at. Get the fuck out of here. This fool on some shit. I have no idea what we talking about. Chan, what's the deal? Right? Anubis, I'm with you. I'm starting to think they're paying these bots too. This dude talk about some real shit. Go disrupt his message. Because we get a whole lot of fucking weirdos here. Just hopping on here, talking shit for no fucking reason. I don't fucking understand it. So it's like you know, what's the point? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good. Just some security want to make sure I'm not a fucking celebrity. This guy's doing a live. Let's go check on him. You all right, buddy? No, I'm good. At least they ain't draw like the last security bull and try to kick me off the fucking thing. Yo, listen, it's crazy, right? Because, like, remember when I first started coming on lives, we wasn't getting a bunch of these boo-boos. Now, the more I start coming on here, they start jumping on here. And now, part of that is because they're probably seeing a familiar live, and I mean, you can see the numbers. But a lot of it is real suspect. It's like, come on, man. Like, again, like, come on. Like, your life is, what's your life really like? Your life really that messed up that you jumping on strangers' lives to talk shit? Like, it's fucking nuts. Now, I blocked a lot of people, man. Like I said, I heard a lot of feelings over the years, so I'm not surprised. I don't give a shit about attacks on physical appearance or anything like that. Don't let the camera fool you. I don't look the way you think. The people who take their time to make another page or another channel to come here and talk shit specifically, it's crazy, because I know it's some of the people who I had conversations with online. Like, when I got time, I'm gonna keep it real. Most of the time when I'm in the bathroom on the toilet, I answer emails. So I get Christians hit me up a lot. So I have some time to go back and forth. For the most part, and I said this before, same thing with the Hebrews. For the most part, it's respectful. It's just questions. You have a lot of real Christians who just want to know what's going on, and they ask me some questions. If I have time, I'll address certain things. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But then you have some of those dudes that just want to come on and they want to send you emails. And somebody sent me a couple clips from a few of my videos, right? This dude made a whole video. So he took some clips from some of my videos, and he tried to make it like I was contradicting myself. And he was completely wrong. So instead of him showing his face and talking about or breaking down his, rebuttal or refuting my information, he chose to send me text, right? So when I pointed out all the flaws, I mean, I could put this dude on blast, but I'm not gonna do it because it's a real honest mistake. But when I corrected him, the response I got back was just, oh, my bad. Understand? And then nothing else. A lot of people really think that we worship Egyptian gods, right? I talk about this shit all the time. A lot of these Christians think that we chose Osiris over Jesus Christ. And we chose to worship Osiris over Jesus because we believe in those. And like, just like, come on. And I had to break down how, no, we don't worship Egyptian gods. They never existed. Neither did the ancient Egyptians worship them. They're a part of their stories, their mythologies to teach you about the body, about nature, energy, the universe. None of it is meant to be taken literally, just like the Bible is not meant for you to be taken literally. So this happens a lot, man. A lot of people get just upset, have a lot of dialogue with people, and they get mad, they get upset, and then they come on here, I guess, to try to disrupt the live, but when they should know, they're just gonna get blocked. Excuse me. Ding dong football, what's the deal? Kim, what's the deal? Good to have you back. The pyramids in the back. There's only one. That's the Luxor. That's Luxor. Vegas. It's a lot. I did a live from here about like a week ago. I walked all through this thing and I showed you guys the inside. So you seen that live, you saw the inside, but it's crazy how high up that light goes, though, right? I mean, it goes up. I had to lay on the ground to get all of it. It goes up super high. When it's really dark out, like around now, you can see how high up it goes. That's giving you a huge clue right there. Joy Boy, I say that shit all the time. Fry, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of information we've been getting into over the years, man. I put out a lot. I have over 1,000 videos on YouTube. I put out a lot of information, man. I always tell people, like, if you haven't, like, if you watch my videos and it hasn't changed your life, or if it hasn't, you know, sparked something in you to want to research more, then you wasn't paying attention. It's a lot of information people leave out. Like, my videos, a lot of that shit, sometimes, like, especially the longer ones, you get into it, and what you got to understand is you've been programmed not to accept this information. The same thing is going to happen to you, the same thing when you read the Bible. Like, this is why I tell people, the Bible, you must read that book. Everything is in there. It is one of the greatest books written, period, hands down. You're not supposed to believe in it. You're supposed to read it and understand it. Problem is, one, you've been programmed not to really process that information. So once you really start reading the book, you start falling asleep, right? You've been programmed to go to church and listen to that man in the pulpit and listen to the way he teaches you that Bible and not in your own understanding. And in church, you know, the choir keeps you awake, people sitting next to you, because I done fell asleep in church many a times listening to that bullshit because my brain was like, this is stupid. But a lot of times when you are hearing right information and it's long, that shit is like triggering fucking programming within you that puts you to sleep because it doesn't want you to accept it. You gotta fight that program. That's what being conscious means. And it takes a while. But the more you study, the more you listen, the more you get into this information, the more awake you become. So I'm saying this because a lot of people, I just had a big conversation with somebody earlier today that absolutely loves my videos. And she had a problem because she was like, yo, I don't understand it. I love the information. I'm really intrigued by it. It gets me hyped. But for some reason, she kept falling asleep while she was watching some of my videos. And I had to break this down to her. I'm like, you gotta understand, a lot of that programming that's in you will cause that to happen. Like, it will cause you to check because it doesn't want you to process this information. And it be that way sometimes. All the more reason for you to just don't even let it get to you. Pause the video or just remember where you left off and keep it moving. I always recommend people do it, watch the videos during the day. Excuse me. And if you're taking notes, then you're good to go. Because if you're taking notes, then you know where you left off at. So it's always good, you know, to take notes on anything that you're reading or watching for, you know, knowledge purposes, to gain knowledge or to learn something. Gotta take notes, man. Those notes will do you justice later on. They will pay dividends later on. It's always a big benefit. Like I go back, I have so many notebooks, and I go back through them and I find entire videos in there. So much information that I just haven't even gotten into for whatever reason. But it's good to keep notes. It's good to keep notes. Yeah, Isaac is gone. Oh, Pat been talking about the Lord for a long time. Everest, I feel like I blocked you a long time ago. The Bible is the living word of God. I mean, explain it to me. Make that make sense. Words can live. How is the Bible the living word of God? Like, that don't even make sense. So was God living when he gave us the word? Where in the Bible does it say that God gave us the word? It's men that gave us their divinely inspired, word of God that they believe came from God, which is no proof that they said any of that. So, you know, don't say shit like that. There's no proof of that. Unless you mean it in the sense that, you know, those people who wrote it was God's. Jacob, no, the Mexican cartel is a put right now, man. So they're trying. So from what I heard, they're trying to reorganize. I mean, you just don't, like, even though El Chapo's gone, and I talk about this all the fucking time. For anybody who travels to Mexico a lot, you guys understand. Now, you don't even have to actually travel there. You just know from the news. Remember, when is the last time you seen a promotion for a vacation in Acapulco? Do you remember how everybody talked about Acapulco? How Acapulco was always talked about. And so many other places in Mexico that was always talked about that is no longer talked about anymore because of the danger right now, because they robbing and killing tourists. El Chapo kept all that shit under wrap. The Mexican cartels kept the gangs and the robbers from fucking with the tourists. Everybody know this. And it was one of the things that was warned to this government that, hey, if you take down certain people, there's going to be problems for tourism in this country. You understand? And it's like the cartels, like, I mean, the mob, the American mob just laid out the blueprint for any type of criminal organization. And it's what we as black people have failed to do, that the mob done and then legitimized. So you always look at it, right? We always see these stories of criminals getting millions and millions of dollars, right? And then they end up getting locked up, and we scratch our head like, dude, if you managed to do illegal criminal activity to the point where you made millions, and you didn't stop doing that shit and get legit, what the fuck is wrong with you? Part of that reason was because of knowledge and then fear or what have you, and because, I mean, when you're doing that kind of dirt, you got so many people depending on you doing dirt, it's hard for you to stop. But if you get everybody together and explain to them how we can take our endeavors, our money, and go legit, and we'll make even more money on the legit side if we can leave all the bullshit alone. You cool, right? The cartels, this is what they're trying to do. They understand this game. In Mexico, that shit is easy because it's easy to just grease palms. But these cartels and gangs or what have you right now, they understand that what's happening is way bigger than them. So they're trying to find positions and move in positions and be in the right position when shit hit the fan. Now, Mexico's a different country, but you already know what's going to happen here is going to not just affect them, but everyone. So everybody's going to get hit by this, unless you're in certain places, which we're going to get into. But yeah, the cartels don't have no real say-so because they'll get fucking, the ones that's at a certain level, they'll get protection or they'll get, information, they'll be okay. But it's the smaller people that gotta work. Exactly, Anubis. Yeah, like they changed the game, man. Like the whole reason why we went into Afghanistan in the first place and fucking Iraq, but mainly Afghanistan, was for the pharmaceutical companies, right? It's not a coincidence that we had 9/11 and then we had the invasion of Iraq, Afghanistan, and that we stayed there for so long. And that anybody, I'm ex-military, you already know this, I've been over to Iraq. So anybody will tell you, one, what's happening over there as far as the opiums, the poppy fields, the opium fields, the drug cartels, how they're all in bed together, they're taking crazy amounts of drugs out of there. And this is why right after that, we had this major change in the pharmaceutical companies. They got everybody on fucking meds. Everybody doped up and trying to get you doped up. Yeah, it's crazy. But everybody got their hand in something. But I mean, like when a hammer falls, none of that shit's gonna matter. Certain people gonna be okay, and certain people not. Yeah, I talked about Jamaica in a couple videos before. Like what China is doing in Jamaica is crazy, and you gotta understand, these fucking politicians don't care, man. They care about the now. China is preparing for the future. These Jamaican politicians, same thing happened in Africa. They care about the now. They care about putting money in their pocket, creating generational wealth for their family, right? They don't care about the people, because for you to sell so much of Jamaica to China, and then fucking China's trying to own all of Jamaica. They're fighting, it's crazy infighting over it. These politicians are selling out. They don't care about the future that in 20 fucking years from now, 30 years from now, China's gonna own all of Jamaica. The people not gonna own anything. You already go over there now and you have fucking Chinese people walking around with Jamaican accents. They everywhere over there. It's crazy. So they trying to completely own that shit, as well as countries in Africa. So we see what's going on. Like these people sell out so quick. It's the fucking history of our people. It's fucked up to say, but it's the truth. We see it everywhere. We see it in the entertainment industry. We see it in sports and all that. These people sell out quickly. They don't give a shit about the future. They care about themselves and now. They don't care about the people. Like they sell out quick, and that's what's happening to them. They've been fucking selling out for a long time. And like I said, pretty soon, you already seen it now. China gonna own that whole fucking country, that whole island. They're gonna own that shit. Yeah, D Griff, that's what I talked about before, because a lot of people ask me that question. You know, why did you, why Sweden? With all those white people, why you won't go to Africa? Because these motherfuckers ain't trying to kill me in Sweden. They ain't I can go there and not have to worry about anything there. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they have a free press. One of the few countries in the world that have a free, publicly run press. You understand? Like, the media is publicly run. No fucking corporations or businesses can own the media in Sweden. It's a good place to do what I do. And there was other reasons, of course, but that was one of them. Two, like I said, the sellouts in Africa is everything. Y'all see the fucking video? That was one video I saw. It could be staged, I don't know. But it's fucking dude giving these kids is basically bent over, passed out from fucking heat exhaustion, from begging people for food. And you got grown-ups just walking past them. It's the type of shit that happens in certain countries. Like, we talking about unity. Like, oh my goodness, man, don't get me started with that shit. That's a whole fucking story. Do you not fucking understand in fucking Africa United that it's over? It's fucking over. How could they not know that by now? But again, when you're distracted by social media, you got these fucking little poor ass African kids dancing on all these fucking videos, millions of fucking views. Everybody talking about them, but you keep seeing them in fucking videos dancing in fucking in front of mud huts, dirty ass streets. I'm tired of seeing fucking black people dance, man. That shit don't impress me at all. I'd rather see you speak like 4 different languages. I don't give a fuck that you can dance. We all can dance. Who the fuck cares? I don't care how well choreographed your dance is. I don't want to see that shit. These people fucking dancing in clay mud huts and what have you, millions of views. Where the fuck is the money? Where the money going? Because by now, after all these millions of views and everything that's going on, we should see y'all dancing in front of some fucking mansions. That's what I want to see. I want to see them dancing in front of fucking mansions. So, something nice than fucking dirty ass mud streets. These people sellouts, man. They sellouts. Like I said, what they did to Patrice Lumumba, I will never forgive them for it, ever. Ever. That will forever stick with me for the rest of my life. I will never forgive them for what they did to Patrice Lumumba. I will never ever forgive that shit. That's fucking nuts to me. Like, but this is what happens. These people sell out. Our people have been selling out for a long time. Like, they understand how to divide and conquer. Like, this shit is about, like I said, it's about individuals. And they know that shit. They know that shit. It takes a lot to spark a revolution for black people, but you gotta use the black leaders to do something, which is why they got rid of them. Again, now they're trying to make our black leaders celebrities, people who they own and control. They don't want fucking real leaders to come out there and start leading people. For real, and truth. Because anybody that would gain that kind of traction and momentum and be able to grab at the spirituality, the hearts of people, is going to control the people. Going to control the people. And music does that. Which is why we follow in this hip-hop culture. But they know that we have the power to do that shit. They're never going to allow it. Because they know once they allow that shit, if it happens, and somebody does gather the attention of black people and start to drive us, what's going to fucking happen? White folks going to follow. I promise you that. And they know that shit. They don't want that shit to happen. Yeah, yo, listen, man. I told y'all, biggest fucking sellouts. Like I said this a couple times, man. Black people complain about fucking white people bitching and moaning and Karens and all that shit. Niggas is Karens too. Black people are fucking just as the same as fucking white people, just like they fucking ass as far as bitching and complaining and moaning. I'm gonna tell you that now. I experienced it too much to say otherwise. The same type shit. I never thought in my fucking life I would see black people bitch and moan so much about the smallest shit. No matter how much you explain to them, or no matter how much something makes sense, these motherfuckers still will bitch and complain and moan and will call fucking whoever and report you. Just like fucking white folks. This motherfucker just told me in the email today he was gonna call the cops on me. That he was gonna report me to the Better Business Bureau over $89 that I already refunded him. Like, this motherfucker came on YouTube in the comment section to repeatedly tell people, don't buy from me. He scammed me out of $89. Meanwhile, I already processed this motherfucker's refund. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. This is what we gotta deal with. Like, niggas is so fucking quick as shit. Sell out for that dollar. Quick as fucking shit. And then we'll do nothing in support. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like I said, the individual. Again, another reason for Merkabah Scholar Society. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. I held on to a small glimmer of hope for us, man, because I've seen some people do some beautiful things. But like I said, once money is involved, black people fucking check. They will sell out their fucking mama, sacrifice their own kids for a couple dollars, man, for a status. Plain and simple. So at the end of the day, it's gonna take certain conscious black folks to get this knowledge and pass it on and use it to benefit themselves while they're here. It's just that simple. They got bigger fish to fry than me, trust me. There's a universal law to all of this. As long as you abide by it, you can do it. Stuff has to be done. The truth must be revealed, but not by the initiated. This is what we're going to talk about a lot in Merkabah Scholar Society. This is a motto, this is a creed. And for y'all who got those welcome packages, you guys seen the creed, make sure you memorize our creed. For those who waiting, you'll get it. But understand that shit. The truth must be told. The truth must be revealed, but not by the initiated. Understand what that means. There's rules to this shit. No, like, understand this. You don't get to choose. You don't get to choose. A lot of people walking around and they thinking that these celebrities sacrifice whoever they sacrifice. That's not how it works. You don't get to choose. It's just going to happen, but you know it's going to happen. But again, you guys got to understand, like, this is one of the reasons why I don't really jump and rag on a bunch of celebrities, because I know how this shit works, right? You don't get to choose. When you're in, you're in. You got a choice to make. That's all that's there, is your choice. You can either choose to go on to be rich and famous and follow the agenda, or you can choose to die. It's just that simple. Those are the only choices you get. And then you're lucky if you can fucking just die, rather than them fucking discredit you and take all your money and have your ass working at fucking McDonald's some fucking where after you was just all on TV. You don't get to choose a sacrifice. They choose that shit. They're not gonna let you choose your Uncle Albert who you fucking can't stand. Plain and simple. But yeah, like, that's how that shit works. That's how that shit works, man. You gotta pay. Like, if people didn't believe in that shit, then you gotta look at shit. And you can say and think whatever you choose, but that's how it goes. You don't get to pick and choose. But at some point, you know what's coming. You know what's coming, you know what's going to happen, you just don't know who. And you sit and you wait for it, and then boom, there it is. There it is. Josh A, they look like a new name. I'm always out here early in the morning. Oh yeah, don't worry about that, Nubis. I'll send it to you again. Yeah, because you want to see that decree one. So it's the graphic of the logo, and then it's the decree. It's two, basically, two pictures. Let me shrink down the file size and I'll send it to you again. Matter of fact, Anubis, make sure you send me an email so I can know what email was yours, because I don't remember exactly. So make sure you send me an email so I can make sure you get that. Obama's a puppet. I don't trust no politician. Don't like none of them. They're all against you. None of you should like any politicians ever. Politicians are for the government. They are not for the people. That is the underlying thing when you get into government. You ever heard of an inside joke? Like, everybody know what the fucking inside joke is but you. And everybody's laughing, you standing around like, that's politics. So you go in there as a politician, if you're for the people, everybody's laughing at you. And they know how to deal with you, right? So eventually, through peer pressure and through all that other shit, you're going to eventually side with the government. It's just that simple. No politician is for the people. If they was, we would not be in a situation like that. You're telling me fucking $4 billion a year could wipe out homelessness and we won't pass that bill? Get the fuck out. Not only that, if you want to say fuck the homeless, use the $4 billion a year to fucking put into the fucking accounts or on a payroll, the paychecks of the working class people, the fucking poor, the people that's working and still poor. You understand? Or at least the fucking middle class, somebody. You know, we just gonna not, like, it's ridiculous. Like, what's happening in American government is fucking crazy when you understand how American government is supposed to work. Understand? How the fuck are we sending billions of dollars in foreign aid to other countries when you got fucking veterans fucking on the corner sleeping? It don't make sense. And like, what are we talking about? Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, don't get me started with that shit. It's the most frustrating part about our government and our politics and finance that I can't believe the American people are allowed to happen. When we can clearly see, and they tell us, they'll show it to you, that we give away all this money to other countries, but we won't give it to our own people. You fucking black, and you trying to open a business, you're trying to go to college, you're trying to do something, and you can't get the money to do it, but they can give it to a fucking foreigner. And then on the flip side, those foreigners can come here to our country, to your country, your home, get money from the government, open up a fucking business, but you can't. I mean, come and fuck on. This shit is crazy. Don't trust no politician. Everybody all hype. Oh, vote Kamala. Get the fuck. She can't do shit. Trump can't do shit. Like, this shit is not what you think it is. Like, it don't make no sense to be hype about any politician. But Obama shouldn't be able to show his fucking face. I fucking, like, when I look at people with disgust when they fucking start talking positive about Obama. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I don't give a fuck what kind of pass you want. I don't give a fuck what he sound like, how elegant. I don't give a fuck. He sold you out. He sold you out. He didn't do shit for black people. We, after 2 terms of Barack Obama, should be fucking walking around with fucking free healthcare, with fucking tax-exempt status, and a nice chunk of change in our fucking bank accounts. Like, it's no fucking way as a black man, a black president, fuck all that half-black shit. He's black. And that's according to their laws. That's according to the universe. He's fucking black. He's a melanated black man. Period, point blank. Fuck who his mama is. He's a black man. There's no fucking way in the world he got into that White House and didn't get reparations for black people. Not just that, because even if he didn't want to do that shit, he didn't get a law passed that would change the use of deadly force to protect black people against this racist ass criminal system. He didn't even do that shit. At least we could have got that one. What did he do? He passed laws to protect LBGQ, whatever the fuck, to help them, and to help fucking some politicians, might as well say. Some banks. Some bullshit. Oh, he killed Osama bin Laden. Get the fuck out of here. He ain't do shit. Killing, what the fuck is Bin Laden? Killing Bin Laden, how did we get some money for that as black folks? No. Oh, but we got a stimulus check when he became president. That's about the only thing he did good. Everybody got that little $1,200. But nah, I don't fuck with Obama. Yeah, Fry, good point. But Fry, understand, if she became president, she has within her power executive orders, same as Obama. And even everybody want to say, oh, Obama wasn't getting Republican support. Oh, they kept blocking him. No. Obama had within his powers executive order, which I believe he signed about 13 or more when he was president, right? The president can sign an executive order, and the only people that can veto that shit will have to go up the Supreme Court, where the Supreme Court will have to veto and get rid of the executive order, which they would do so based on popular opinion from the people. It will be hard to do, considering that I think everybody would. You know how many white people want reparations? You know how many white people want us to get some type of compensation for slavery so they can get that fucking guilt off their back and be like, woo, we paid these niggas. I don't gotta feel guilty. They don't want to talk about shit. White people tired of hearing about this shit just as much as we is. So it's a lot of people that's for it. It's more people for it that's against it. So why the hell hasn't it passed? So she's saying she'll sign it, but we're not gonna play those games. MG, I'm with you. Yeah, man. I fuck with Kodak too, by the way. But yeah, it's crazy. But all this shit is a game right now. What's happening right now in this political circus, and when I watch CNN and when I watch the little shit they put on the news, it's, like, you can see it. Like I said, man, you get into a mode after a while, after enough time doing this shit, you see it, man. You can see the bullshit. It's the same cycle of fucking bullshit that we seen 4 years ago. You know, it's in the nature of certain people to be competitive. And some people want to be competitive about certain shit. Some people choose politics, right? Some people just like to debate. Some people just want to fucking debate because somebody who they don't like is supporting Trump or supporting Kamala. Like, it's, you know, it's just in our nature to be argumentative and be combative. And a lot of the times, well, mostly that's the reason why we're having these issues right now. Because at the end of the day, common sense will tell you, no matter who gets voted in, it's not going to be something that's going to benefit us as a people. Like, it hasn't yet at all. You know, the only people who got benefits from elections is corporations. Plain and simple. Bye, R. Giovanni. I mean, of course, how the fuck I will know your work? Because this is a channel that you clicked on. The fuck? You clicked on this channel. So why would you click on this channel if you don't know who the fuck I am? You're in the wrong place. Keep it moving. Bye. For Oasis, what's the deal, my brother? The black vote. Don't fall for that bullshit. There is no black vote. There's no white vote. Everything is decided already. None of that shit matters. That's this WWE shit they put out there to keep people arguing. The black vote. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking non-existing thing. Because first of all, one, I mean, how many black people is it in America? How are you going to know who voted? How are you going to know if all of them voted? Do they really count all that? Like, is that a real thing? Right? The black vote. Now, for demographic reasons, to know who was where and who has certain ideologies and certain locations, yeah, they record that shit for sure. But it doesn't matter, it mean anything in the scheme of it, in the truth of it. The agenda is already laid out, man. It's done. It's done. They already fucking getting ready for fucking 5-6 years ahead from that. Everything that's going to happen in the next 5 years is already fucking planned out, and it's going out. The plan is being executed smoothly, just like all other plans before this one. This is for us to bicker and bullshit and talk about and be distracted by. Meanwhile, they're, fulfilling more of the agenda. But there's no such thing as black vote. Don't look at that shit. Black vote don't mean nothing. The white vote don't mean nothing. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I get it. I get why people are like pointing more towards Trump and liking Trump. If everything is fair, excuse me, if everything is fair and correct, then Trump would be the obvious choice because, Trump speaks his mind, right? I mean, you can count on him to be a good business person, and he fucks with everybody. So it's like anytime, like I just, the video I just put out, I showed you guys, I read it out, what his plan was. I read it out in the last video. So you see he's talking about undercutting the fucking Federal Reserve, getting rid of them. Come on now, that's a big no-no. That's the biggest red flag I've seen with his campaign. It's talking about basically undercutting the Federal Reserve, which is something that should have been done for a long time. But, that's something that can be said only, but not really happen. They can say it and act like they fucking got rid of it, but these people can just still be in power. They just switch the mode of control. You understand? So yeah, we're gonna do away with the Federal Reserve finally. Why? Because we're getting rid of the fucking paper dollar. We don't need to print the shit anymore. We're gonna make everything digital. It's common sense, but it's still gonna be them in control. But by a different name. You can call them whatever you want to call them. We don't know who fucking running the Federal Reserve. We don't know. We know who the Treasury is, but we don't know who's really running the shit. So all you got to do is say this person is gone, this is gone, whatever like that. But in reality, they just switch jobs. It's the same people control the shit. Yeah, people got to stop falling for that shit, man. Like the plan is easy to see. This is fucking easy. This is a cakewalk. You clearly see what's going on if you fucking a forecaster. If you're a trends forecaster, you see the shit. I've been doing this shit for a long time, man. And every time I'm fucking right, you can see right and clear as day on the fucking wall. The fucking wild card is the people. That's the wild card. I don't know how they can prepare for it. Well, I know how to prepare, but I don't know how they're going to. Like, man, like to me, they can push it either way. It's up to them to choose how they push the people and what direction they push it. Because they can spin this shit to keep people peaceful. But that's not what they want. That's not what they want, clearly. They clearly want this civil war. Because they've been planning for it for a long time. They gave you Hunger Games, the movie, for a fucking reason. They're telling you what's going on. They gave you the fucking maze for a reason. They're giving you little fucking movies and nuggets to show you how shit gonna be. That's the way they want it for a reason. Exactly. Can't cut the Fed. Can't cut the Fed. They could change their position, but understand the dollar goes. I mean, like I don't think people really understand like how much the dollar is controlling, how much power the Fed has. Like these people not only print the money, but they control the interest rate. They control credit. That's fucking crazy. Like you talking about. Money is power. Our whole way of life and how we move in this world is based upon that fucking money. The almighty dollar. They call it that for a reason. And you have an organization that controls the flow of it, the production of it, the value of it, right? credit as well. That's too much power. That's everything. Because at the end of the day, forget all the fucking sunshine and roses and bullshit. If you broke, if you have $0, you ain't got shit. You got a bunch of happy thoughts and wishes. So money is the juice, the energy. Your life, your very happiness, your freedom is based upon that fucking money. And these people control it. They've been controlling it for a long time. We get up every day, we go to fucking work to get fucking money. And these people controlling it and they doing crazy shit with it. And then now, when shit hit the fan, just think about everything I just said. That's gonna come to the minds and the hearts of people. And if it's a problem to where people work hard as shit for their fucking money, and it's a problem that this government is gonna be behind, or it's gonna be some type of issue, these people gonna fight, man. They're gonna fucking fight. They're not gonna try to hear, they ain't gonna wanna hear nothing. They're going to fight. They're gonna fight for this shit. You can't just fucking cut the rug under the fucking dollar. Then what? Because that's what we all waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. Okay, so if the dollar goes, dollar crashes, or what have you, is my $2 million I got in the bank still my $2 million? Right? That's all I give a fuck about. Is my fucking $2 million still my $2 million? Or is it gone? So it's gone? Like, what does that mean? Do I lose my house? What's up with the interest rate? Like, what is that? Like, what? Everything changes. Donald Trump outlined a whole lot in that speech, man. When you talk, you gotta pay attention to what he's saying, man. And he gave a lot of good information. But it's positive for the crypto companies that Trump has so much in crypto right now. That gives them faith and hope. It drives up the market, right? Did you see how everything went up when fucking Trump came out talking about investing in crypto and starting his own crypto company? And then with his son, the fucking market went through the roof because of that. That's showing his control, his power. It's going to be a huge change. He becomes president. Now, having this president, understand what's happening. Look, see through this shit. Having this president with this kind of power and control also being the stake in crypto, right? So now you can almost say this one man is controlling the monetary system in America on his own, this president. Because as he, the president, who is also invested in crypto, as he changes policies and legislations regarding crypto, he's controlling the fucking market, man. So if everything for some reason just fucking comes to a screeching halt, it's on him. And then it's on us. Because we put this motherfucker in office. The plan is right there, man. The plan is right in front of your face of how they're gonna do the shit and how they're gonna try to do it. And then, you know, shit hit the fan, then what? Oh, we elected a fucking criminal. This guy about to get fucking sentenced soon. Oh, can you wait till after the election to sentence me? Think about what we're talking about, a fucking criminal. A person who's doing something in crypto that's, you know, it's a conflict of interest. What could go wrong? Oh man, this shit is crazy. Yeah, D. Griffin, I hope XRP do hit over 1,000 soon. I got a shitload of XRP stock. I think it's gonna do well. Yeah, Trump ain't going no damn jail. Everest, you still here, dude? Who cares what fucking, who cares it looks like a cross? What does that mean? It existed before Jesus. It existed before you even knew a cross had to deal with anything biblical. So that would mean all they had to do was make something pertaining to that cross, but that cross is in Kemet. The same cross that Christ was supposedly crucified on is in Egypt before the Christians had their hand on it. The image of Jesus is in Kemet before Jesus was even born. It's another thing to think about. His name was Serapis Christos. Yeah, XRP, you know, like don't put too much money in that shit. You know, they do that shit sometimes. But if the stock gets too big, we'll see if they let it go. Meanwhile, shit, you got Trump talking about, you know, fucking Bitcoin hitting 1 million. We're gonna get $1 million fucking stocks, crypto stocks. That's gonna be gravy for everybody. But I expect shit to hit that hard. Like I expect it to be a huge craze, and then it's gonna come down to who cashes out the quickest, turn their money into gold, and leave the fucking country. That's what's gonna come down to at some point. Because it's gonna be a pull the rug from under them type of situation. Remember how shit went down. Those people woke up in Cuba and their money was gone. Just like that. And without warning. You gotta be prepared for shit like that, man. Gotta be prepared for shit like that. I woke up and my fucking money was gone. It's gone. Imagine that. Yeah, it's a crazy fucking situation. When that shit happened in Cuba, I know exactly how those people felt to go to sleep. And for me, it was worse because I had multiple accounts that it happened to. So I went to sleep. So imagine waking up and all that's gone. Not only gone, you can't even get into the fucking account. That's just one account. It's gone. Just like that. And you see a fucking over $1 million of your money just fucking taken. Millions of dollars. Gone. No fucking explanation. You don't get the fucking letter until after the fucking money's gone. They're not gonna warn you ahead of time that you lose fucking money. They just take your shit. See, people have never been in a situation like that or had that kind of money to where they could fathom how shit really works. Everybody really get their fucking knowledge about shit from social media and movies. People don't really know how shit works. Like I said, like I started understanding business once I got in business, and I stopped bitching a lot. stopped complaining a lot because I understood how businesses work. You know what I'm saying? Like being behind the scenes and people think shit should be some way. I understand why companies protect themselves now from the people. To you, if you're a good person and you're just trying to do right business, it's a shame because these other fucking people fuck it up for you. There's a lot of scammers out there. I never thought in a fucking million years I had fucking black people scam me. My own people who I'm helping. I felt like if you took the time to buy from me, then we good. You understand, you get what I'm trying to do. But these motherfuckers still scamming you. It's people who fucking will fucking send emails to fucking Facebook and YouTube and shit to report you that's just mad because you fucking kicked their ass in the debate about fucking Christianity and shit like that. Like, it's crazy. Like, there's so much shit that happens that leads to other things, man. I don't know how I came up on these people's radar so hard. Excuse me. But then all of a sudden, boom, you know, the Hammer Club. Yeah, by God, I told you guys this a long time ago. Yeah, Jacob, I've been to Boston a couple times, actually. Yeah, they're preparing for this shit, man. They're showing you. It's been happening in too many different places where they had issues with money. So you see what happened in Seattle, the same thing. Fucking woke up, people's money was gone. People was locked out of their accounts. That's in America, that's in Seattle. So the shit been happening, little shit here and there. There's been actual so-called hackers. I mean, they're giving it away, man. It's fucking, come on, man. But at the end of the day, you see how people react to shit. You know, the problem is going to be when they fucking take the internet and social media. That's when people really going to be fucked. And that's when it's going to get real. See, people feel like as long as they can go online and laugh and joke about the situation, everything is going to be all right. But when these motherfuckers do all they bullshit in covert darkness, calms down. No fucking internet. Then what? Lucky to have electricity if you got electricity. Because you better be in some cold, small ass town. Because they're going to have electricity. These fucking major cities y'all living in, it's not. What's going on? Where the fucking shit going to come from then? When the motherfuckers out here, everything black the fuck out. No internet. You ain't better go online and joke and fucking jump in anybody's lives and boo-boo and talk shit, call us crazy and everything like that when that shit go down. It's showing you what they're going to do. They're telling you. People think this shit a joke, boy. This shit about to get real. Like, to some people, it's far-fetched. It's tough to accept and understand. You got to understand, man, they already showed you what they're capable of doing with Corona. They showed you that they will shut everything the fuck down. That they will knowingly build a fucking 2 towers. They will build 2 fucking towers knowing the moment that they build them, they're going to blow them the fuck up. They're showing you what they're capable of doing. They fucking cut fucking college football, sports. They cut all that shit. Stole a whole fucking year and some change of our lives to pass off a fake ass fucking pandemic that they still trying to push to this fucking day, even though this motherfuckers came on TV and told us fucking vaccines don't do shit. The vaccine won't protect you from getting the virus, it won't protect you, keep you from spreading the virus. And they're still pushing this bullshit. They shut everything down. And to you, oh, they lost billions of dollars, or they're going to lose all this money. Why would they do that? They fucking print the money. They're not losing shit. Like, oh man, so yeah, we're gonna see. Like I said, man, I've been right about everything so far. Yeah, people dumb as shit. They still trying to give out COVID shots. And don't let that shit fool you about these fucking flu shots. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Oh, we can't get it with the COVID shot. Let's give free flu shots. It's the same fucking shit. Don't get fooled by that shit. By now you should know. Don't let no fucking doctors poke you with nothing unless you know exactly what that shit is. And that shit is on paper. Fucking weirdos out here. Yeah, you said all that for nothing, dude. Peace. Right? I would. D Griff, listen. I would fucking question everything. I would ask questions about everything they get ready to do. Explain to me what's happening. Alright, explain to me what that is and how it's going to affect my body. Just let these motherfuckers poke through this shit. It's crazy. Fucking weirdos, boy. Order out of chaos. Salute from Sweden. What's the deal? Somebody here. Hey. Mike Check, I appreciate you too, good brother. Keisha, I appreciate you too. I'm a tea person. I can't drink coffee because I'm G6PD deficient. So no coffee for me. I could drink coffee. I love coffee. I love hazelnut. Coffee is cool, but if I drink it, I gotta stay still. Like, because I'm G6PD deficient, drink coffee and try to go fucking run a marathon, I'll probably fucking cramp up or drop dead from a fucking heart attack. It's an ancient fucking deficiency. What they call it. Skips a lot of fucking generations. And it's passed down. It's hereditary. But the benefits of it outweigh the fucking dangers. So being G6PD deficient, your heart a lot stronger. One. It's a lot of fucking blood transmitted diseases you can't get. Can't be diabetic. All kinds of cool shit. But that's the one flaw. Caffeine. Can't have it. G-Man, I appreciate you. But yeah, guys, it's a lot of information we're gonna get into. Like I said, I trying to save a lot for later on. I missed the last live. I was supposed to come up here. I knew I wasn't gonna make it, so I had to cancel it. I tried to get up here when I got time. I actually got a lot of work to go do. I'm still sitting on NDAs. Got somebody helping me out with that. But they're going out. I'm trying to get. Everybody's gonna have. It's Sunday now, so everybody's gonna have theirs by the end of the day. You guys should all have NDAs and welcome packages today. And for people who trying to join, guys, I get emails from people who haven't seen anything. That just goes to show you how big the shadow ban is. How many lives have I done? How many times I put this shit out? But there's people emailing me saying, hey, it's my first time I heard about this shit. Or, hey, the links is not working. Can you send me a different link? It's always some shit, man. It's always some shit. So like it's crazy because from your point of view, it would seem as if everything worked because it worked for you, and it's just not the case. I mean, we all know about computer glitches and problems and what have you, but that's a pretty big fucking issue to have for most people to have. Just receiving a simple fucking email or seeing something that you subscribe to, it's crazy. It shouldn't happen. And it's funny because when you bring this to YouTube's attention or Google's attention, they got to copy and paste. They tell everybody the same shit. They copy and paste this long ass fucking message. There's no fucking way you're going to sit there and read it all. It's too fucking much. And you know it's all bullshit. But it's just telling you that you're fucked and you better just lay down and take it. Plain and simple. But this is what we got to deal with again. You got to have other means, alternative ways of communicating with people than this shit right here. Again, another reason for Merkabah Scholars. It's just going to be way better. Yeah, I'm about to hop off this thing too. Let's see. Yeah, peace. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of people get them days later. It's fucking weird. So again, I'm sending most of you guys. You'll get the emails from. You'll definitely get the NDAs from Merkabah team, and you'll probably get the welcome from Merkabah Academy. But Merkabah team, the NDA you get will have Merkabah Scholar Society email attached to it, so you'll see all that shit. So this is why I'm sending them out ahead of time, so everybody should get theirs in time. But yeah, I've been on here longer than I wanted to. So yeah, let me get out of here. I got work to go do. Just want to jump on here real quick since I wasn't on here. I will be back tomorrow. We'll get into some things. Well, I'll be back tonight, I should say. Monday is Monday. Big day Monday. So appreciate you guys. Hey, football, NFL season begins. Place your bets accordingly. I'm already looking good. Had a couple parlays this week, so I can't wait for tomorrow. I got a couple parlays going. Place your bets. Some of these games is common sense, but man, they know how to get you. So I recommend for this first week, bet points, man. Go points. Go with the points. Don't fucking get your head wrapped around who is who yet, because you don't really know. So go with the points. Some games is obvious. I mean, look at the Eagles game. That was a tough one. They had us to win by a lot more. The game should have been a lot more smoother than what it was. But that's the NFL. But yeah, place your bets accordingly. Have fun. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I gotta go. Peace.